So let's get into some history. So, a brother sent me a book. And it was dope. Actually, we'll get that in a minute. Brother sent me a book. Go to the book, number 8. Title of the book. Let's go to the first book. Thank you. Outlines of Jewish History, Jewish Publication, Society of America. Next page. This is, oh, damn. I didn't send y'all the inside? I thought I did. Hold up. Somebody say something. I got to send you the inside of the book.
Yeah.
So y'all don't think I just made something up.
Hey, and don't nobody out there, so they going to tell on themselves. That's the reason this is coming out. Y'all don't be, you know, people be wondering, like, why do we bring these why do y'all go to these old books? Blah, blah, blah. Man, because the history lines up with what the scriptures say. Right. And it was a problem in the Bible. The Jews didn't believe nothing that they couldn't see. You remember the Northern Kingdom had to come in by faith. They hadn't seen nothing for a long time. So we do it so y'all can actually see that they were saying this, and the Bible says the same thing.
Right. Message. Yep. Hey, before we get that, actually, and I sent y'all that, go ahead and pull that up, what I just posted in the channel, just so y'all see the inside of the book. I take good pictures. This ain't my picture. I take good pictures of my books. So this is still the inside of the cover. Blow it up. I just want y'all to see that this was copywritten in 1890.
1890.
This book that I have, that I own, was published in 1890, all right, by the Jewish Publication Society of America. Before we get that, though, now here's the thing. Brothers and sisters, get that Sirach 5 and 15. Because, you know, we got to reorient our minds to history. Learning the history, is it to say that you're going to be a scholar, you know, century over century? No, not necessarily, no.
Right.
But read this.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5, verse 15.
Read out.
Be not ignorant of anything, in a great matter or a small.
But the Lord said don't be ignorant of anything, whether it be small or great.
Right.
So whether it be prophecy or whether it be history going back to the 1800s and before.
Right.
So basic things of the sub-Saharan slave trade, the transatlantic slave trade, where these various land masses are, where these various landmarks are scripturally, and where can we find them on a map. Some things that we getting ready to read about Mohammedanism. You got to just do some basic wiki searching.
Right.
You know, again, not saying you finna go deep into whatever.
Yeah.
Because the making of many books is no end. So we not that. I don't even want you to think that you got to get caught up in that.
Right.
But we just we gonna kind of scratch the surface, dealing with the Levant region, dealing with Mohammedanism, or what you call Islam, dealing with the Quran, all of that. All right. But first, let's go through some landmarks. I want y'all in the background pull up Google Maps. In the background, pull up Google Maps. Genesis chapter 10, verse 10. Verse 1. Genesis chapter 10, verse 1.
Genesis chapter 10, verse 1.
Read out.
Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were the sons born after the flood.
Unto them were sons born after the flood. So we're dealing with after the flood, Noah's 3 sons repopulated the earth. These are where you get nations today, whether it's Hamitic nations, which is your Sudanese, Watusis, Egyptians, all of that, right? And I'm talking about native to the land. I'm not talking about those that were run out. Luke 21 ran out of Jerusalem and started to settle there and migrate. I'm not talking about migrants. I'm talking about those that are native. Jump down to verse 10.
Verse 10. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel.
Read on. And the beginning of his kingdom is talking about Nimrod. Go ahead.
And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel.
Babel is Babylon. Babel is Babylon. Go ahead.
And Erech, and Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar.
It says in the land of Shinar. Babylon today, Okay, if y'all don't know where it's at, y'all just hold your peace and I'll take. Okay, all right, go. There you go. Zoom in. It's Iraq. All right, so when you see Shinar in the land of Shinar, Shinar is Iraq today. All right, zoom in a little bit. So hold up. Yeah. Go in just a little bit, right there. So you see to the top left, and we're just looking at the bold. Is Syria. To the southwest, you see Jordan, Israel, Gaza, West Bank. Those are all the areas that Bishop touched on this past Sabbath. Megiddo, y'all help me out. Ashkelon, Ashdod, Ekron, like that's all in that region right there. Now go back to the right. So Iraq, Syria, go up north. We're going to read it in a minute. Keep going. Okay. You get Turkey, which we'll read in a minute. Go to Isaiah chapter 11. Isaiah chapter 11.
11.
Yes, sir.
Isaiah chapter.
So we got to learn these. We got to learn these landmarks. We got to learn where these areas are. And we got to. So that's the point of this. I know some of y'all go, oh, this is boring. We don't want to learn. You got to learn your history. I just said
right.
I won't say nothing rude. Isaiah 11:11.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 11. And it shall come to pass.
Start at verse 10.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 10. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people.
Christ in the Bible. Go ahead.
To it shall the Gentiles seek.
To it is the Bible. Come on.
Shall the Gentiles seek.
The Gentiles is talking about the Israelites that dwell in the various lands that we're getting ready to go through. Go ahead.
And his rest shall be glorious.
And his rest shall be glorious. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left.
Stop. Which shall be left. Which shall be left. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 27. I told y'all we got a lot of reading to do, and I'm going to hold true to my word. We got a lot of reading to do.
The book of Deuteronomy.
Y'all know some shows we do videos and they doing whatever, but you know we gotta dig in a little bit. 4:27.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 27. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations.
Among who?
The nations.
So that's where we were left in Isaiah 11. Among the nations. Go ahead.
And ye shall be left, few in number.
Hold up. And ye shall be what?
Left.
And ye shall be left. Come on.
Few in number among the heathen, whither the Lord shall lead you.
Whither the Lord shall lead you or scatter you. Psalms 136. No. What was it? What was it?
106.
Yeah. Yep.
The book of Psalms, chapter 106 and verse 35. But were mingled among the heathen.
So we were mingled among the heathen or among the nations as prophesied in Deuteronomy 4:27.
And learned their works.
And we learned their works. Keep that in mind. We learned their works. Was that it?
36. And they served idols, which were a snare unto them.
And we served idols. Keep that in mind. We served idols. Go back to Isaiah 11. So remember Isaiah chapter 11 verse 10. There would be an ensign that would stand for the people, the children of Israel that was scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, that were left in various nations or scattered into various nations. That ensign is the Bible. It's Christ. Verse 11.
Isaiah 11, verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord.
I'm sorry. And so that's the reason. That's another reason why we have to learn these areas.
Message.
Because the prophecy has to come to pass. How can you teach to the children of Israel that are scattered throughout these lands if you don't know where they are?
Right.
If you can't point them out on a map.
Right.
So what we're reading is future prophecy, but we're going to be the ones that fulfill it. How's the ensign going to stand? The Bible don't teach itself.
Right.
That means men have to go and teach. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria.
Stop. Assyria is Turkey. Go back. roll over to Turkey. See if you can pull out a little bit and keep just the bold. Yeah, that's cool. Now give me the full. I want to see the full Levant region. Okay, so you see Turkey in the top left. Turkey's right there in the top left. All right, go ahead.
And from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam.
Elam is India, Iran or Iran, Pakistan. Go ahead.
And from Shinar.
So I'm dealing with Arab nations. Go ahead.
And from Shinar.
Also in the background, you might have it too. There's a map of Africa, and you see all the northern countries of Africa. Those are all Arab or Islamic nations. North Africa. Go ahead. North Africa, Northeast Africa, going down east. Go ahead.
And from Shinar. And from Hamath.
Shinar is Iraq, what we just read in Genesis 10. Go ahead.
Right.
And from Hamath.
Hamath is Syria.
And from the islands of the sea.
And from various islands of the sea. So you see right there Cyprus. Cyprus is one of those islands of the sea. Paul went to Cyprus.
Right.
All right. Now, go to the book. Go to the book. Oh, hold up. We didn't show go to India. Now go to India. Thank you. Blow. So you see right here India. Then I got a book on, I didn't send you the book on India, if that's all right. Maybe next week. India, you see Pakistan, northwest of that. Then to the east, you see Iran. Yep. All right. Now go from that. Now go to the book. Now go to the book. Book published in the late 1800s. Now, because I didn't highlight it, and I forgot where it was at, we're gonna read the whole thing.
When I came down.
What? Why? Okay, page 114, outlines of Jewish history.
Can you zoom in? I got bad eyes. All right. Praises.
Now we're gonna spit out the bones. We're gonna deal with the meat of the book. We're gonna spit out the bones. Go ahead.
Islam, the very name which was given to Mohammedanism, has a certain Jewish suggestiveness about it.
So Mohammedanism has a Jewish suggestive about it. Go ahead.
Arabic and Hebrew belong to the same group of languages, the Semitic.
Arabs are Semitic people as well. Black people, Negroes, Haitians, Jamaicans, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, Edomites, those are all Semitic people. Go ahead.
The Arabic Islam and the Hebrew are, I was about to say something goofy, let me not do that. And the Hebrew are derived from a like radical term which denotes soundness or a perfect and unimpaired condition.
Yep.
Peace is another rendering of the word and expresses a very similar meaning, since peace would naturally ensue from a sound and healthy state of things. Likenesses between Islam and Judaism. There was a kinship of religious thought, as well as language and race between the Arab and the Jew. The unity of God is the first principle of Islam, as it is of Judaism. Abraham.
So stop. Notice how it's linking Judaism and Islam.
Right.
It's linking Judaism and Islam.
Right.
Read on.
Abraham and Moses are the heroes of the Quran.
It says Abraham and Moses are the heroes of the Quran. Go ahead.
As of the Pentateuch.
As of the Bible. As of the Bible. Go ahead.
And the covenant of Abraham and the dietary laws of Moses are enjoined by Muhammad on his followers.
It says what? Oh, read that part again.
And the covenant of Abraham and the dietary law of Moses are enjoined by Muhammad on his followers.
So Muhammad and his followers, Arabs, they kept the dietary laws. They kept the dietary laws. Go ahead.
Differences between Islam and Judaism. But there were differences too, and those of a very vital, and these of a very vital sort. Allah was God. That doctrine of the new faith, the Jews, worshippers of one, might agree with. That Muhammad was his prophet, was debatable. Moses, even, was not always unquestionably obeyed. There was small hope for Muhammad, and much of the teaching of the new prophet soon showed that the deserts of Arabia and not the heights of Sinai inspired it.
So notice how it says a new prophet.
Mm-hmm.
A new prophet. So they tell you the Bible and the prophets thereof predate your boy Muhammad.
Right.
Y'all's boy Muhammad. Go ahead.
Judaism, for all its minutiae, boldly observance, minute boldly observance is essentially a spiritual religion.
So it says Judaism is a spiritual religion. Go ahead.
Future rewards are not mapped out after any human patterns. Sorry.
Woo! All right, scroll down. It was nothing there. I know it was nothing there.
Wow. My eyes are bad.
Yeah.
I'm too young to have eyes that bad.
This one is black. This one's a little bit darker. The letters. So you should be able to see this one. This page 115 or 116?
115.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Sorry, fullness of joy.
Nah, that was 116. Go to 115.
That's 116?
I think so. Just go to the next page.
Yeah,
so we
just
can
go
see.
to the next page. Yeah, that's 116.
That's 116. Okay, go back.
Yeah, that 5 is just ugly.
Go to the top.
Ready?
Yeah, Allah's.
Okay. Allah's promised paradise was of a quite different sort. Creature comforts and very earthly delights were to be the portion of believers in him and in Muhammad, his prophet. It was a program likely to appeal to a lower class of mind.
Lower class of mind.
Damn.
A lower class of mind would follow Islam or Mohammedanism.
I like that.
Go ahead.
And the Jews remained unaffected by it.
And there was a time where the Jews were unaffected by it.
Jeez.
Because we would not bow to a lower tier
Right.
of prophets.
Right.
A lower class of mind, a lower class of programming.
That jailhouse religion.
Yeah, the freaking
Right,
jail.
right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
right,
The freaking
right,
jailhouse
right,
religion.
right.
Go ahead.
Muhammad was never able to count the Jews among his converts.
We numbered the sands of the sea. Go ahead.
From among the Jews of Arabia he met, indeed.
Notice how it says the Jews of Arabia.
Right.
The Jews of Arabia. Read.
From among the Jews of Arabia he met, indeed, at first with contempt and opposition.
See, so it says Muhammad met them with contempt and opposition. Contempt and opposition. Because he hated our guts. Go ahead.
They would not grasp the hand that held the Quran.
Because we not holding no damn Quran. What the hell? It's for a lower class.
Right.
We got the true source.
That's right.
What the hell do we need a plagiarized version of our book for?
Doesn't mean to recite. Quran
Yeah,
means
the one that means to recite.
Right.
Come on.
And so the other, the sword arm, was lifted against them. There was some fighting and much bad feeling, at first between the Jews and the followers of Muhammad. During the lifetime of the prophet, some Jews were oppressed and some were exiled.
The Jews were oppressed and what?
And some were exiled.
And exiled.
Same thing.
They were oppressed and exiled.
Damn.
Come on.
And some were forced to serve under the banner of Islam.
Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Read out.
And then, yeah, you're going to read on. Because here's the thing. Because black people think we only got one source of information.
Right.
No.
Right.
No, black people. No, you Christian pastors in the cemetery schools or whatever.
Right.
No, with your doctorate degrees that y'all paying
Right.
$100,000 for,
Right.
and y'all still simple as hell.
Right.
And y'all don't read the Bible.
Right.
How the hell you got a doctorate degree in the Bible that you don't read?
But you don't read. Right.
How do I know? Because your boy Jamal Bryant,
Right.
who was at the LGBT church.
Oh, man. He think Christ was sinning 85% of his life.
Right.
Damn. What kind of
Simple as hell.
Man.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
And then somebody give me Jeremiah 3.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Read a little faster.
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses
All these what?
all these curses
All these curses.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these curses shall come upon the children of Israel and overtake the children of Israel.
That's right.
Now, Before we read on, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Lord's will, life lasts. We'll be back in a minute. Y'all are tuned in to Inner Scripts.
Reload.
IUIC Boom Cards are fun, interactive digital activity quiz cards for children ages 2 through 10. Our Boom Cards offer an educational product that is the first of its kind. We have decks in English and Spanish, tailor-made for young Israelites to learn our history and commandments. You can use them in your homeschool classroom and after-school assignments, or even on the go. The intuitive, easy-to-maneuver digital learning features found on our Boom Cards are self-correcting, allowing children to learn without their parents' help. Anytime you have an internet connection, you can fill your child's idle time with profitable and true biblical teaching. You can access IUIC Boom Cards on any mobile device or computer at www.boomlearning.com/author/IUIC. You can also download the Boom Cards app on the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, or even on your Kindle. Righteous digital activities and study tools for your children are now available through IUIC Boom.
Christ said, I know your works, your tribulation, your slavery, the colonization, the oppression, the loss of identity. Come on.
But thou art rich.
He said you're rich. Why? Because the promises that Deep brought out earlier pertain to you, belong to you. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Come on.
And I know the blasphemy.
I know the damnable lies.
Word.
That's what blasphemy is.
Word.
A damnable lie. Come on.
Of them
Of them, not he.
which say they are Jews,
The them is an entire race of people that do what?
say they are Jews.
That say that they are Jews, look to establish the vision, try to sit in the temple of God, making themselves as if they are God. But Christ said what?
And are not.
They are not. They are not the Jews. But are what?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
But they're the devil, the Bible speaks.
That's right.
They're the children of the devil.
That's right.
Thus saith the Lord.
Lions woke from the prey, the scepter and nothing less. You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the juice, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. Going all in. I'm going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in.
We back. Y'all are tuned in to Inner Scripts.
Reloaded.
All right. All right, let's jump back in. Verse where we stopped off at.
Jeremiah 3 and 2.
Deuteronomy
Jeremiah.
28 and 33.
Okay.
So now, remember in the book, go back to the book, pull the book back up. Just put me in like the bottom right. I don't really need to be, let's keep the main thing. Let's go back. There we go. All right. During
During the lifetime of the prophet, some Jews were oppressed.
some Jews were what?
Oppressed.
Were oppressed,
And some were exiled.
and some were exiled. Come on.
And some were forced to serve under the banner of Islam.
And some were forced to serve under the banner of Islam. So now here's the question. Is the history that's being brought out in this book that was published in the late 1800s, over 100 years ago, like 120 years ago or something like that?
Right.
No.
130.
130 years
Yeah,
ago.
130.
About 130 years ago.
Mhm.
Does it line up with the scriptures?
Absolutely.
Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Uh-huh.
And thou shalt be only oppressed.
There should be what?
Only oppressed.
Only oppressed. Come on.
And crushed.
And crushed.
Always.
Always. The Jews or the children of Israel were oppressed. Are oppressed.
Right.
It didn't stop.
Right.
Nothing stopped. From the late late 1600s
Mhm.
up until today, nothing changed. We were forced by the sword to serve under the banner of Islam.
Right.
Does the Bible say that? Verse 64.
Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
And there you would worship and serve other gods. Mohammedanism, Islam. You would worship and serve the Quran,
Right.
Allah, the sun, the moon, the stars, all of that.
Right.
Come on.
which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Because the disciples didn't know Mohammedanism.
Right.
They didn't know Islam. They didn't know the Quran. Come on.
Even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone. That stone is going into your Mohammedanism.
That's right.
You would be called, matter of fact, get that proverb in the Bible, verse 37.
Deuteronomy 28:37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
You know what that byword is? You would become a Mohammedan. You would become a Mohammedan.
Right.
You would be forced to serve under the banner of Islam.
Right.
History lines up with prophecy.
Right.
That's why all our brothers and sisters that are in North Africa, that live in the Levant region, that's why y'all worship and serve Allah now. Because of oppression, because of exile, because of war, forced enslavement,
Colonialism,
colonialism,
imperialism.
imperialism.
Message.
That's why you worship and serve Allah.
Right.
Not because that's what your forefathers gave you. Your forefathers did not know that religion. Matter of fact, the books say that was a lower class religion.
Right.
Can we go back up? I don't want them to think I just made that up. You know, black people got a short memory. Black people got a short memory. It was.
It was a program likely to appeal
This
to,
is going into Islam. Islam was a program likely to appeal to who?
to a lower class of mind.
A lower class of mind. That's what Islam. That's who Islam appeals to. A lower class of mind.
Right.
And this book says it was a program. Go ahead.
Hey, same thing today, Cap, because what you hear a lot of our people say is, oh, Christianity is the white man's religion. I'm going to be a Muslim. That's a lower class of mind. You don't do no research or no thought. You just say, okay, if it ain't this, it got to be that.
Right.
And it's another nation's religion.
Right.
So
Yes.
we go from one nation to another. It's a scripture on that. Where it says we traverse from. Oh God. I'm trying to think of the word. Nah. It's in Jeremiah. It says we go from crap, I forgot. But here's the point. We done went from the white man's religion, you done went to the Arab religion. But God prophesied that in Deuteronomy 28:64.
Right.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 2.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3
Start at verse 1.
and verse 1. They say.
Hold on, let me get there with you.
Okay.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1.
They say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him.
So the law said, the law. Go ahead.
If a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again?
So if you put away your wife, should you return unto her? If you divorce her, go ahead.
Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
That land is the her. Shall not she be greatly polluted?
But thou hast played the harlot.
So the Lord is comparing the children of Israel to the one that goes and does what?
Lay with another man.
No. But thou hast played.
Oh, played the harlot. But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
So we put away our wife and we start dallying with harlots. We start going in. We start being hoes and whoremongers.
You doing hoe activities with hoe tendencies.
That was well played, AV. Well placed.
He
Well
knew what that
placed.
button was, didn't he?
Come on.
Yet return again to me, saith the Lord.
So put the hoes away and return to me. Come on.
Lift up thine eyes unto the high places and see where thou hast not been lined with.
Lift up your eyes to the high places and see where thou hast not been lined with or polluted with. Come on.
And the ways hast thou sat for them as the Arabian in the wilderness.
Who's the Arabian? It's talking about the Arabs today. That's what we are polluted with Islam.
That's right.
We're polluted with Mohammedanism.
Right.
We're polluted with the Quran.
Right.
That is a pollution in the minds of black people, the children of Israel. Go ahead.
And thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness.
And with thy wickedness. So guess what? When you're polluted with Islam, God said that's wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
When you're polluted with Mohammedanism, that's wickedness.
Right.
When you're polluted with the Quran, that's wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
It's for a lower mind, a lower class of mind. That's what their religion is. All right. Read it. Scroll down. Read that last. No. We haven't finished it. Thank you. But after his death.
But after his death, and as the tide of Mohammedan conquest swept on, the Jews found causes to rejoice in the more tolerant treatment which they experienced from the rulers who adopted the faith of Islam.
So after the war that was waged against us by Muhammad, it said they was like, yo, okay, just stop killing us. Hell,
Right.
shit, we'll convert. It is what it is.
Right.
Just stop killing us.
Right.
It says they found cause to rejoice we rejoiced in just being tolerated. Damn, y'all tolerate us. Okay, cool. It says more tolerant treatment which they experienced from the rulers who adopted the faith of Islam. Scroll down.
Cap, I wonder how much of that tolerance came because of the fact that we weren't as burdensome in their eyes as we were to Edom. Remember when Wisdom of Solomon says that we were completely against, their turn, and we saw them as being counterfeits and so forth in Wisdom of Solomon. But we just read with him, he took what we had anyway. So that means that he was tolerant to some of the laws that we already had. And since we were already keeping them, we wasn't going over there trying to fry pork chops.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In his land.
Right.
So he like, all right, they got a little bit of it, man. I wonder how much of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, because remember, even in the book of Susanna, Haman said we was contrary to their laws.
Yes.
Even though Islam is a plagiarized version of the Bible, guess what? When we really believe in the Bible, we will look at them as a people with a lower class of mind, and they understand that.
Yeah.
So the only way that they know, the only way that they can get us to submit to them is to change what we believe in.
Right.
Message.
Right.
Let me show you something real quick. Baruch 4, 5. Give me a second. Baruch chapter, just with that lower state of mind, the scripture comes to mind. Baruch chapter 4, or maybe 5. Baruch chapter. Y'all bear with me a second. I'll find it. Baruch 3. Is that what I want? Yeah, but I want before that. Somebody say something.
Yeah, but it's interesting though, because Read the Deuteronomy 7:6 while Cat pulls that. Deuteronomy 7:6. So that was for people that were of a lower state of mind. At that time, we still understood we were the Jews, that we were the greatest. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Above.
Where?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So we looked at them like, man, you bringing us some old low-class, duplicated version of what we already, bro. We ain't following that.
All right, here it is. Baruch chapter 3, verse 14.
The book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 14.
This goes with what you just said.
Learn where is wisdom, where is strength, where is understanding, that thou mayest know also where is length of days and life, and where is the light of the eyes and peace. Who hath found out her place, or who hath come into her treasures? Where are the princes of the heathen become, and such as ruled the beast upon the earth? They that had their pastime with the fowls of the air, and they that hoarded up silver and gold.
So they had their pastime with the fowls of the air, birds. They hoarded up silver and gold. Go ahead.
Wherein men
Remember,
trust.
this is talking about the heathens. Go ahead.
Wherein men trust, and made no end of their getting.
They made no end of their getting, so they could never have enough. Go ahead.
For they that wrought in silver, and were so careful, and whose works are unsearchable, they are vanished and gone down to the grave, and others are come up in their stead. Young men have seen light and dwelt upon earth, but the way of knowledge have they not known.
So with all the silver and gold that the other nations have amassed, they've raped, robbed, and pillaged Africa. They still don't have no wisdom. They still don't have knowledge. Go ahead.
Nor understood the paths thereof, nor laid hold of it. Their children were far off.
I be seeing some of these videos over there in India. Elam's still they climbing up electric poles. They stepping in front of trains. I'm like, yo, these dudes is crazy as hell. These Idumean moments of the week. They eating. I don't know where I seen it. A video where some Edomites eating raw pork, eating raw pig.
The hell is this?
I'm like, yo, these people with all the money that you got, you could eat the best. You could eat whatever you want, and you choose the scum of the earth. You will eat vulture, ostrich, horse, pig. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with these people?
They even go so far as to choose to eat the ookie cookie.
The hell is this?
Come on.
Nor understood the past thereof, nor laid hold of it. Their children were far off from that way.
And guess what? Their generations are far off from the way of knowledge, the ways of knowledge. Come on.
It hath not been heard in Canaan, heard of in Canaan.
So wisdom is not heard in Canaan amongst Africans. Go ahead.
Neither hath it been seen in Teman. And the Ajarines.
That's Edom. Go ahead.
The Ajarines
and the Hagarenes
that seek wisdom upon earth. The merchants of Miran and of Teman.
Come on.
The authors of fables.
And, Edomites. Go ahead.
And searchers out of understanding. None of these have known the way of wisdom.
None of these nations, I don't care if they Hamitic, I don't care if they are Edomites, I don't care if they Elam. None of these nations, it says what?
Have known the way of wisdom.
None of these nations have known the way of wisdom. That's why this book says that they are a lower, it's of a lower, what is it? Lower mind? Lower class of mind. Go ahead.
Or remember her past.
Go ahead.
O Israel.
But the Jews, come on.
How great is the house of God, and how large is the place of his possession.
The land of Israel, go ahead.
Great and have none end, high and unmeasurable.
High and unmeasurable, go ahead.
There were the giants famous from the beginning.
Go back to Genesis 6, go ahead.
That were of so great stature and so expert in war. Those did not the Lord choose.
Those did not the Lord choose. They was expert in war. So guess what? Y'all think that Esau is so high and mighty. They got all these weapons of war. They building all these grand buildings and statues and all of that. God said that don't mean SH. They're still a lower class of mind. And their religions, lower class of mind.
Right. Hey, Cap, AV, drop a bomb, man. That is heavy. Hey, because I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All
Cap.
praise to the Most
Hey,
High.
Cap, the Lord is telling us that there was a time when we'll look at the nations and be like, man, all these white people care about is money.
Right.
All these heathens care about is money.
Yep.
Now look at us today, and we kill each other for that same dollar.
Right.
We came a long way.
Yep.
The wrong way, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
we came
heavy,
a long
man.
way the wrong way.
That's heavy, man.
Read on.
Neither gave he the way of knowledge unto them,
God did not give them the way of knowledge. Go ahead.
but they were destroyed because they had no wisdom and perished through their own foolishness.
And they perish by doing what? Walking in front of trains.
Right.
They'll jump off a cliff.
Right.
They'll they bungee jumping and skydiving to get a thrill.
Right.
They'll go 2,000 feet in a cave underground and set up a tent city up underground. But it's a whole ground up here.
Right.
Why the hell you up under here?
Way down there.
Why you up under there? We up here.
Right.
Why the hell you up under there? Because they a lower class of mind.
Right.
That's
Hey,
it.
Cap, they even go so far, we don't even got to go that extreme. They'll order a damn medium rare steak.
Yeah.
We used to be able to look at the law and be like, hell no, that's crazy
That ain't
as
right.
hell.
That ain't it.
I know that might give me tapeworms. Come
Hey,
on,
Cap,
man.
but this says something, though. Those did not the Lord choose, neither gave he the way of knowledge unto them. That lets you know all of the technology and weaponry that they got did not come from
It's
God.
not of God.
Came Satan working with
devil.
it.
Yep.
It came from the devil.
Yep.
It came from
Go
the
ahead.
devil.
Yeah, because notice how 26, it talks about the giants that were famous from the beginning, experts in war.
Yes.
God wasn't dealing with them.
No.
Right.
Go ahead.
Sheesh. But they were destroyed because they had no wisdom and perished.
They were
through the-
destroyed because they had, and I still got Elam in my head, man. They
Hey,
be
me too,
climbing
Cap.
up electric poles and getting I said, why the hell? You don't know what that do?
Right.
you,
Right.
you don't know what that's used for?
Right.
Right.
It's got a gajillion volts or whatever
Yeah.
in it going through it. I
Right.
said, ooh.
Cap, it just bothered me when I be seeing the videos and they be eating with their damn hands and they be cooking and they,
The
I'm
goop
like,
scoop.
bro, this goop
Hey,
scoop.
goop scoop.
Oh,
Hey,
damn.
hey,
Don't get me started on the goop
Pull up
scoop.
the goop scoop,
Hey,
man.
AV is in the spirit. Pull up the goop scoop.
Bro.
Damn.
See if y'all can find
Bro,
some
this-
videos of the goop scoop.
That don't
Bro,
sound right.
it's-
Hey,
It
I'm
should
gonna
be
show
hard.
I'm gonna show y'all a lower class of mine
The
right here.
goop scoop.
The damn goop scoop.
Yes. Hey, let's read. It's gonna take them a second, man. Read.
29.
I'm
Jump.
find
Yeah,
it.
let's
Hey,
jump
B, y'all
to
take
verse.
y'all time with that goop scoop, man. I don't even know if we want to see that. That sound terrible.
Hey, jump down to verse 36.
Verse 36.
So here's the point.
He hath found out all the way of knowledge, and hath given it unto Jacob his servant, and to Israel his beloved.
Not all nations.
That's right.
God gave his laws, his statutes, his commandments. He gave us wisdom.
That's right.
He gave us wisdom to teach all the other nations.
Right.
We rebelled against that, so God put them nations over us.
That's right.
All these base nations, these nations that ain't got no wisdom, they worship and serve the sun, the moon, the stars, birds, and everything else.
Right.
Rocks, inanimate objects.
Right.
He put them over us.
Right.
They walk in front of trains.
Right.
These are the same people that climb electric poles.
Right.
These are the same people that jump off of perfectly good cliffs that ain't did nothing to them.
Right.
The cliff ain't do nothing to you. Why is
Right.
you in the cave?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
Cap,
this ground, all this good earth,
You want to?
and you up under it.
Yeah.
hey, Cap, they do all that, but they will not dare damn touch a cow.
No,
They will
man.
not touch a cow.
No.
bro.
No. Hey, but
Nope.
the Hamites will, and they gonna
Oh,
bathe
you know,
in his
yeah,
pee.
you know the Hamites gonna go in.
They
with
gonna
the
bathe
cow,
in his
man.
pee.
Right.
Hey, y'all found him? Huh? I don't care. I don't know. Just anyone. It's goop. They all
If
say
this ain't
goop
goop
scoop.
scoop, man,
Yeah,
just
goop
play it.
scoop.
It sound like it's gonna be.
Goop scoop.
Shema, this one's for you.
Man,
Just fast forward through some of it, see if it. Y'all could have just pulled up on the phone and then just sent it to each other, right?
Hey, I was
Can y'all press the play button? Is there? Okay, go out of it. Just go to something else. Just anything. I don't care.
Hey, Shema vets by the goop.
Oh, they
scoop.
have a song about goop
that
scoop?
don't sound right, man.
Come
Oh.
on, AV. Go hit the back button
Can you just send
and let's just find something else.
I'm still traumatized about that nookie cookie. That nookie cookie.
Bruh.
There's a bunch of shorts, man. Come on.
Is you hungry? Pour that fucking tomato juice on it. Be lonely. Put some rice in that motherfucking leaf.
Excuse
bitch.
the language.
Throw us some onions and some cheese, bitch. Yeah. Do you want some tomatoes?
That ain't
Cook
that
these
ain't Goop Scoopy
motherfucking
enough.
beans up like they potatoes. Nigga, is you motherfucking hungry?
All right, go to the next one. That ain't.
Bruh.
All right, go to that one.
Yeah. It's a nigga in the struggle everywhere we eating Goop Scoop. Y'all niggas really want some Goop Scoop? In the hood, we eating fucking Goop Scoop. Every morning, get you a scoop of that Goop Scoop. Get your motherfucking hand out my goddamn Goop Scoop. Another nigga hand was in my damn Goop Scoop. Mix it up. Mix that nigga hand
Goop
up.
Scoop.
We gon' slide it around, ride it around,
Goop
bring it
Scoop.
around. Goop Scoop. Y'all niggas love the Goop Scoop. I'm gon' scoop. Me a bigger pack of Goop Scoop. And get me a little soup with my goop. Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
yeah.
Bro, he got his
bitch.
feet on
We
the
gon'
damn
fold
table
them
while he
up,
cooking.
Eat them breads up. We don't want no heads
you
up.
make that
Smack
good
me
Goop
some
Scoop.
bread up. Cheese on that motherfucker. With my Goop Scoop. I don't give a fuck about a brother. I want Goop Scoop in the morning.
So notice how they mixing your food with their hands, bruh. These are people y'all, bruh. Yo,
Hey, Cap, that was like a PG-13 version of what
Yeah,
they doing.
Good,
yeah.
good,
I was trying to
It'd be
find a
bad.
good one, but
It look like they'll
it's
be mixing with their feet.
other
too.
ones. But that's the point. If y'all can find some, y'all can throw them up, man.
Well,
But-
Shabbat, you want that Goop Scoop?
No, sir. Don't want that Goop Scoop.
So when this book says a lower class of mind, that's who you dealing with. These other nations, that's how they deal.
Right.
That's how they deal. Hey, somebody found that video. Somebody, I don't know what channel it was. Post that video of these Edomites that's eating this pig. It's in one of these
the raw-
channels.
Yeah, the raw pig.
Yeah. Let's see this lower class of mind. Let's see these base people that the Lord put over us.
And they have the nerves to talk down on us at any time.
Was it the I think it was in the segment channel, I think.
Somebody at home right now talking about Goop Scoop.
Hey,
They
B,
sing
play
it.
another Goop Scoop video while we looking for that, man. I did too.
Y'all find play whatever they post in the channel.
I got a good Goop Scoop video too.
Play whatever they post in the channel.
He probably got his
We
feet
have
all
we
over
have
Goop Scoop.
we have
Everything.
veered so far.
hey, but this, you know how people need a visual, Cap.
You right.
How people
You
need
right.
a visual.
You
They
right.
got to see the Goop Scoop
Hey, go to the channel, pull it up.
Probably got pig feet.
because they thinking, what wisdom do we have? We got enough wisdom at least to just wash our damn hands. Like even that's a little bit.
We gotta, man.
And then shave their hair, chest.
Hey,
and
some
put
in the
the
Okay,
red
my
Goop
wife
Scoop.
sent me one. I just posted in the channel.
What?
Appreciate you, boo.
I got a video here of Ammon eating a giant bear paw.
Damn.
Put it up. Put it up.
Yeah.
Now,
We here now.
That's the YouTube? That's
but this ain't a short though. This ain't a short. It's a,
What is that? What y'all find that at? Is it from? Is that the
Get
channel?
here.
Yeah. I just
Yeah, that's
posted
from Off.
Oh, okay.
We're not supposed
But they
to
actually
be
using
here.
utensils.
No,
and these, though, like-
no, go to the YouTube one after
This-
that. That was clean.
Nah, that
I
ain't it.
got a good Goop Scoop one. It's in the it's in the red channel. YouTube links.
Yeah, here, I'll send it over.
Start at 1 minute.
Get here.
All right, ladies
1
and
minute. Go to
gentlemen.
1 minute. Go to 1 minute.
Fuck it.
sweet and sour cow vagina, Vietnamese street food.
Boy, y'all really out here eating.
Here go the Goop Scoop. Check
It's
it out.
right
Cat.
here.
Okay, here we go.
Here go
Play
the
that.
Goop Scoop. Go ahead and let it play. Yep. Come on.
Get out the country, get you some
Play
of
it
that
from the
squeezed
beginning.
cheese.
Look at that.
What
Look,
you
look. He washing his hands
washing
over
his
the
hands.
food.
Nah,
Nah, this
Let's
is
make a
Oh,
lace
that's
front
good.
today.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Since
1
you-
minute. 1 minute is better. Yeah. 1 minute starts the Goop Scoop.
All right.
Yeah.
Get you some of that
There you go. Right there.
squeezed cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Look at that right there. Get you some of that wrist sauce.
Yeah.
Some of that hand dip. Look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I know y'all niggas want a little bite of this. A little
standing on it.
He's
standing.
bitch. Yeah.
Hey, that's that pita
dip
bread
in
he was
there.
making.
Put your hand in the grease.
Right.
Fuck it.
Right.
Come on over here. Let me see what y'all finna make today. With them dirty ass fingertips. That nigga just made a bowl of doodle balls. What's this? Okay, we got them peppers. Okay, a little pepper, little hand. No gloves. The t-shirt old. Come on.
washing his
give me a bowl of it. Fuck it. Oh. Wipe your mouth on it. Okay.
Okay, that's some mashed up. What the fuck are you making? I don't want it no more.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, I don't want the
There you go. There you go. That's that grade A goop scoop right there.
Right. Now that's goop scoop.
That's what you call the goop scoop. That's authentic goopery scoopery right there.
Hey, go to the one. Yeah, you sent it over?
No.
Go to the one that says, look at the channel, Dirtiest Street Food in India, Part 2.
They be sweating all in the goop scoop.
This
and
is
they-
Wrist, feet
Right,
in the
yeah.
dough.
Right. They elbow deep in the goop. Dude had his whole bowl down the the bowl, bro. The goop scoop.
Ain't it hot?
Right.
What those
Hey,
boners?
that's a good
Ain't
point.
that
Right.
The hell?
That's a good point. If
Drop
anybody
the
wondering
sweat
what
in
the
the
relevance
goop
is,
scoop.
the Lord said He made us above all nations.
That's it.
right. That's
That's
right.
the relevance.
That's it.
Hey, while they pull that up, we ain't going for time's sake. I seen another video of the goop scoop. They was on the side of the street while a train passed right by. Like I'm talking about like inches away from them.
Yeah.
So all the debris, the dirt, the dust that's being blown in
with
the
the
air
train, right.
by the train, all that's in the goop scoop.
It
And
makes,
they
it makes
eat it
for
up,
good
bro.
goop scoop.
Look
It
for
makes
good. There you
makes
go.
for good.
High quality goop scoop.
Play, come on.
Terrible.
Damn.
Elbow deep.
Elbow deep in the goop scoopery.
My boy say he don't believe in spoons.
Right.
Ain't no way, boy.
What is that?
Some bread. It look like bread. The same bread that the dude had in his
Feet in.
Right, had his feet in. That's what it is. It's that feet bread.
Yeah.
That feeder bread. There you go.
Yeah. Feet.
Damn,
Feeder bread.
Feeder. Yeah.
That's a penitentiary place.
Check him out.
Bruh. That's where shots are.
And it's so normal for them. Hey, pause. This is why I work with a lot of Elam. I'd say 70%.
Right.
And they have these events and stuff like that, different little idol worship stuff that they be doing.
Right.
And when I tell you, like they'll bring food and stuff, I don't eat none of it ever.
You sure, Cap?
Yes. And this is before I knew about the goop scoop. Because it's a cultural thing for them. They don't use utensils. They don't use gloves. When I tell you, they'll bring in pizza or something like that. And I'm talking about, you got the pizza.
Right.
And sometimes you try to get a slice, it don't pull apart real good.
Yeah.
When I tell you, this the pizza. You ain't gonna be able to see it, but whatever. This the pizza.
Right.
They will touch 4 slices
Bruh.
to get one.
They palm the pizza.
Ain't no way, boy.
They'll do that. and touch 4 slices.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, it's a whole lot. Y'all didn't see that? Nobody else saw 4 slices get touched?
Hey, Cap.
Take the box, bro.
Right.
Just take the box.
That's
There's 10
yours.
other boxes. You
That's
good?
yours.
So, Cap, the question is, did you already eat your pizza before you saw it
I
happen?
don't eat after them.
Right.
I don't eat nothing after. No.
Right.
They be bringing in boxes of their whatever snacks and little candies and stuff that come from their country. No. Because even that, none of it. It's not wrapped up.
Right.
It's
It's
all
just
just
open
It's
candy.
open in the thing, and they just. I said, hell no. Just
They
goop,
just
scoop,
goop, scoop.
wrist,
Yeah.
wrist candy, and all. I said, hell no. Man. Nah,
Dang.
I'm good.
You know, we don't even double dip, right?
Right,
We got it
right,
bro.
right.
And you dip your
Pour
chip.
And we look
And
at
then
you
go,
crazy.
bro, you gotta
What
get
the
my
hell?
thing, bro.
You just ate off that
bro,
chip,
you good.
bro.
Right.
Hey, you got it, bro.
That sauce is yours,
Cash
bro.
at me.
Right. That's your sauce,
So what
bro.
the? Hey, go to.
They got the pig, Cap.
All right, here's a pig. Here's another base nation
God.
that we up under, that the Lord put over us.
Baseman.
Low class of mind. Play that.
It's not a-
It's not a video.
Oh.
All right, so this is a picture. It's true that we usually eat boar well done, but I really like my meat rare. Wow. This is the nation. They eat raw pig.
Right.
Ain't no way, boy.
They eat raw pig, man.
Look at how
He
red
saw-
he is.
He matches the blood and the rare meat
Right.
that he eats.
Right.
Damn.
Genesis 25.
This is the nation of people that the Lord. These are the nations
The
that
worst
the
of
Lord
the
put
heathen.
over us.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
So just in case.
Hey, pull up that last one.
Hey, man, look, Passover coming up.
That one gonna be gross.
Don't nobody better not be bringing no damn goop scoop
Nah,
to Passover.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
While we trying to feast and have
Nah,
a good
that's
time and honor the Lord, you got your damn goop scoop
Right.
in
you
the
get your goop
feast.
scoop
The
on.
Vietnam street
You
food.
get your ass goop
I
scoop
want
out
to say
the
Vietnam
building.
street
Right.
food.
Oh yeah, them bastards
that's-
is nasty
yeah.
too. Oh, they all nasty. I seen it all where I work at, because
Man.
I work with a mixed bag of nations, man, and
sheesh.
it looked like the UN and that joker. And all of that, when I tell you every last one of them bastards is nasty, they now I'm gonna get real. Okay, eat.
You finna confess to eating a pizza?
No, worse than this. Worse than that. Worse than that. They come out the bathroom. They do. When I tell, bro, I kid you not. They do not. And I've seen it multiple times, 4 or 5 years in.
Yeah.
I've seen it. They don't wash their hands when they come out the bathroom, bro.
Yeah.
They don't. And that's just, it's just cultural. So now you got a dude that don't wash his hands when he come out the bathroom. Now he got his feet in your bread. He cooked that bread.
Right.
He put that bread in the soup.
Right.
He go elbow deep in the
Right.
soup to get you a bowl of it.
Bruh.
He done rimmed his nasty finger with all the dirt up on his fingernails
Right.
around the rim of the thing, and then flicked it in the thing.
Right.
And then gave you a bowl
Hey,
of it.
Cap, it's crazy you said that because I was literally thinking about this today. It was an Edomite in my job. I'm in my office. He going to the bathroom. He in there for a good minute. I ain't thinking about it, whatever. But he flushed the toilet, and before the toilet done flushing, he already walking out the damn door. I'm like, bruh, no way you watch, bro. There's no physical way. Even if you could teleport, you didn't wash your hands that fast.
Right.
Bruh. I'm like,
Damn.
bruh, this gross.
Woo! Hey, this is gross. If y'all see what the title of this is, sweet and sour cow vagina, Vietnam street food. Just hit play a few seconds. Watch how they messing with it. They nasty too.
That's damn near bestiality.
Oh, that's horrible. Why?
And y'all know they worship the thing, right?
Right.
They worship that joint.
Parental advisory.
All right, you take it off.
So
These are the nations, man.
we veered so far. How did we get here?
Hey, you the spirit
I don't know.
Somebody was watching online like, no, we're all equal. Somebody said we're all equal online.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Oh, we all equal. Oh,
spirit on you,
okay.
Right.
Hey, you know Dallas got some Indian restaurants.
Yes.
So some people in the city is going to them damn restaurants,
Yeah.
getting goop
Getting
scooped
goop
out.
scooped.
Getting
Right.
goop
Scoop,
scooped.
scooped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I avoid those at all costs. Bro. Not only do I not like food, but
Right.
I avoid that. All right. Now, Lord, wife asked me what's the topic again. Hell, I don't remember.
Goop scoop. That's gonna be the name
Goop
of the
scoop
show.
is the title of the class.
Yeah, go back to the book. Go back to the book. Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah, we only got to that one page.
We
We supposed to
got
be.
one
Yeah.
page. I got a whole other page
Right,
to read.
right.
Come on, man. And I still got like 2 or 3 other books.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Chapter
Low
18.
state of mind was the.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. Chapter 18. The conquest of the caliphs affect religious and social on the Jews. Progress on Mohammedanism.
So this is from 600 to 800.
There were great changes brought about in the position of the Jews from the spread of the new faith.
From the spread of the new faith. The new faith. Come on. You're talking about how the hell is he a prophet from the beginning and it's a new faith?
Right.
Come on.
The followers of Muhammad, zoom in, my eyes. The followers of Muhammad conquered east and west. First Syria.
Yeah, come out just a little bit.
come out.
If one of y'all got to pick up, that's fine. Can you see that?
Nah, I'm.
All right, pick up. Somebody pick up.
Get it, Kareem.
Yeah, I got it. Muhammad conquered. Is that where you want to start? Oh no. First, Syria was overrun, and the Christian subjects of the Byzantine Empire driven out of Jerusalem.
Driven out of where?
Out of Jerusalem.
Out of Jerusalem. Remember that. Christian subjects of the Byzantine Empire were driven out of Jerusalem. Go ahead.
And a mosque sacred to Allah was erected on the ruins of the Jewish temple and of the Christian church.
So this is the conquest of Mohammedanism. Go ahead.
The power of Persia was broken and finally subdued by the Mohammedans, and their victories over the Persians were rendered the the easier by the help and sympathy which they found among the oppressed Persian Jews.
Among the oppressed Persian
Sheesh.
Jews. Go ahead.
Then from Asia, the followers of the prophet turned to Africa.
Turn to where?
To Africa.
Turn to Africa. Go ahead.
And establishing themselves in Egypt, looked threateningly across the straits at Spain.
So Muhammad or Arabs, they conquered and oppressed the Jews in Persia. Then they turned to Africa. They started with Egypt. Then they started to look to Spain. Now I want y'all to pull up the map. Did y'all post that map? Maybe I.
Yeah, I didn't. I had a screenshot of it, but I didn't see it.
It's on my laptop. Dang. Let me see if I sent it. Somebody say something.
Yeah, hey, pull up a map showing the Mediterranean. Show Spain and Portugal as well. Pull up one that shows Spain and Portugal across from. Yep. Scroll, pull it down, and go across. Yep, let's go. Okay, let's go. Now, go close to where it says Morocco, and then blow it up a little bit. Yep, we can see Spain right there. So right there as they spread across North Africa.
Right, excuse me. All right, I just posted in the channel. So pull up that map.
I've heard from that point in Morocco to that side of the channel to Spain is only what, like 21 miles or something? Yeah, it's a real short distance. So they're literally looking over into Spain.
You got it up?
Ah, she blows.
All right. So you see Arab countries. I just wanted the Arab countries. So North Africa, so Mauritania, Morocco, Algeria, you see Egypt, and then you see what they call the Middle East, which is really West Asia. You see the Levant region right there. Muhammad started to conquer all of that area. Mm-hmm. So go back to the book. I pull that up so y'all can see these various areas. And Bishop has been very intentional on teaching us and showing us all these areas so that we're not confused and we don't know what the hell's going on when we looking in these books, and we don't know where the hell Egypt is, or we don't know where Iran is, or Iraq.
Within 50 years of the death of Muhammad, the enormous empire of the caliphs, as his successors were called, extended from the Caspian Sea to the Straits of Gibraltar, and was soon to bridge these and to come to its greatest triumph in the peninsula. It was just in these countries that Jews most congregated, and therefore the history of Islam has been of special importance for the students of Jewish history.
It says it was just in these countries that Jews most congregated, and therefore the history of Islam has a special importance for the students of Jewish history. Read on.
Gaunim. The first effect of the Mohammedan supremacy was felt in the neighborhood where it arose, and chiefly amongst those scholars of Babylon who, within the memories of elderly men, had seen.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even want that part. Now, read Mohammedans.
Mohammedans is the general name given to the followers of Muhammad and professors of the faith of Islam. But Mohammedans are also called Moors and Saracens.
Yeah, Saracens, Saracens, yeah. Go ahead.
In somewhat the same geographical sense that modern Jews are.
Stop. That modern Jews. So these Mohammedans that were converted in, scroll back up. Those Jews in Persia, those Jews, scroll back up. Thank you. In Persia during the Byzantine Empire. What you gonna say?
I was gonna say, yes, Syria, Persia.
Yes, Syria, all of that. Scroll down. When they took over Africa, those Mohammedans were called Moors, black.
That's right.
Now, here's what we got to do. We got to cross-reference this, because notice that there's a difference between the Persian Jews that we read about those Jews in Syria, those Jews in Babylon, from modern Jews, which are divided into Sephardim and Ashkenazim, or Spanish and German Jews, or Amalek, Edomites. There's a difference. They're telling you, in the late 1800s, they're telling you that there's a difference between the Jews that were in Persia, in the Levant region, and modern Jews.
Right.
Modern because they knew. They knew to the earth.
Right. Hey, Cap, real quick, just to fill in a quick gap. These Moors that it's talking about, these are the same Moors that ruled in Spain during the Dark Ages.
Yep. We
finna
finna get the next book. Yep. Now go. Now you good. Go to the next book. Go to the next book.
Sheesh.
Go to what was it? Hold up.
Beethoven?
Yep. We're not gonna get to the last point, but it's all good. Beethoven and joke number 6. All right. So now what we gotta do is we gotta cross-reference, because I don't want y'all to think that I just made up that the Moors were black people. Y'all gonna think I'm making stuff up. Go ahead. Just read that underlined part.
Okay. May Byron, Swarthy, A Day with Beethoven, page 9, 1927.
So Beethoven was swarthy. Go ahead.
The word swarthy comes from the Anglo-Saxon swart, black.
Or black, right? Go to the next page.
The composer evidently took some pains to make a good impression.
Go to, Go ahead.
On his new lord, for he now produced in succession 7 symphonies for the orchestra.
Jump down to where you see the red, when old.
Okay. When old Prince Anthony Estarsi recognized the genius of the Moor.
Of who?
The Moor.
The Moor. Go ahead.
As he used to call Haydn, on account of his swarthy complexion.
Or his black complexion. His black complexion. Go to the next page.
So Beethoven was black.
Beethoven was
swarthy.
Black. Just for time's sake, let's read the part where it says Shakespeare. At the bottom.
Shakespeare uses the word Moor and Negro synonymously.
Synonymously or interchangeably. It's the same word. Moor and Negro, or black. Moor, swarthy, Negro, out. This is black.
Sheesh.
Go ahead.
In Germany, the Negro was called Moor. In France, Mor, or Moor. In Sweden, Morion.
Moor. Black. All right. Now let's go back to the book. So the Jews that were converted were black people. Sheesh. They was black. The Saracens.
The Saracens are those Mohammedans who dwelt in the east and crossed over into Turkey.
So those same Moors went to Turkey. We're in Turkey.
Sheesh.
Go ahead.
The word is Arabic in its derivation. And its derivation is supposed to mean Eastern. The Moors were those Mohammedans who dwelt in Morocco and crossed over into Spain.
Like you said, like you were saying, there's a short distance between Morocco, which is West Africa, and they shot up north to Spain. That was during the Byzantine Empire, the Dark Ages.
God, dog.
So listen, man.
Cap.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, and for those who don't believe, I've been to Spain. We've been in the castles. They still got the black images up.
Damn.
They still there.
Yeah.
So that's why the Bible says the men that travel. Because a lot of Negroes over here, oh, you niggas ain't in Spain. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Right. Get out and experience the world. Go see some stuff. You'll see that everything we bringing out is actually verifiable in there.
Yeah.
Message.
Yeah.
You know, black people ain't finna get no passport.
Right.
They don't know nothing past Oak Cliff and whatever else, man. South Dallas and all that.
Right.
Eastwood. Y'all don't know them past Eastwood.
Ain't no way, boy.
Go. All right. Go to the next one. Now we're gonna go to your book. I'm gonna let you bring it out. That's your book.
This one is It tie in. Do your thing, cause you.
The Negro rulers of Scotland and the British Isles. All right.
Look at the picture. You can see where they were trying to whitewash it.
Right.
Hey, Israel, hit the like button and hit the share button. It's Black History Month. We giving y'all some
It's Black History Month, and we going into Black History.
Right.
Just because it ain't Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
Right.
We going into the Dark Ages, the Byzantine Empire. We going into black people that were forcibly converted into Islam. We was called Moors.
Right.
Black, swarthy.
And you know, they argue about the Moors over in this country, talking about it came from Morocco, that the Gadites were Moors, and it's like, that still mean they were Negroes. Still us.
Right. I got a book on that, but I don't want to bring it out tonight because I don't got no time.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna show you Israelites in Afghanistan. I'm gonna show you Israelites in Afghanistan. I'm gonna show you Israel in India. Isaiah 11. Yo, man.
All praise.
The prophecy got to go throughout the four corners of the earth. That's the prophecy.
Yes,
right?
sir.
That's right.
An ensign would stand for the Gentiles.
Right.
Go ahead.
So in this book, the Negro rulers of Scotland and the British Isles. This is King James. This is King James, the one that authorized the translation of the King James Bible.
So not authored.
Not authored, authorized the translation of the King James Bible. So he was James the 6th and 1st. He was James the 6th of Scotland, but the 1st of England. Right, let's go up. And let's look. I see some familiar words. The Episcopalian Moorish King James the 6th and 1st Stuart was the son of Henry and Mary Stuart, whose bloodline stretched all the way back to the Pictish Scottish King Kenneth the Nigger.
The nigger.
Kenneth.
Not Niger.
Right.
The nigger.
Kenneth the Nigger.
Read that real Acts 13:1.
Yes, sir.
Just so listen, man. Nothing has changed, nothing different. Same word that we read in this book for King Kenneth the Nigger. We can read about in Acts chapter 13, verse 1.
The book of Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called niggers.
They was called niggas. Just so we keep it plain, they was called niggas.
Called niggas.
All right, go ahead, officer.
He became king of Scotland in AD 1567 to 1625, following the death of his mother, Mary of Scots, and was chosen by his cousin Elizabeth of England to succeed her. This colored king was the first to unite the British Isles and Scotland, which then became Great Britain. So Great Britain is founded by niggers.
Right. And the images are still there. Paintings are still there. Listen, just because y'all ain't cultured, y'all ain't been no damn where.
Right.
Y'all go with the white man lie.
Right.
That King James is a white man and all this other stuff, homo, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
He had a whole wife, kids.
Yeah.
Y'all come on, man. Y'all crazy as
They
hell.
go into the whole thing about him being homosexual. No, he was married. He had 9 children. 2 were stillborn, so 7 lived. Those are 7 children.
Y'all crazy. Y'all black and crazy.
Right. So it went into some stuff. It goes into bones. Go to pull the next.
Hey, obviously, I could real quick. Can you read that unhighlighted part?
Yeah.
Under himself, next to
His
himself.
6 feet, dark-skinned, and big-nosed wife, Anne of Denmark.
That's all I wanted right there. So his wife was black too.
Same.
Right.
Yeah.
She was black, tall, with a big
Same.
nose.
Big nose.
Why is it so descriptive, though?
Right, exactly.
6 foot, dark skin with a big nose.
Right.
Right.
Damn.
Who praised her darkness and the beauty of being black.
The beauty of being black.
Yes, black but common.
Yeah. And that's in Denmark.
Right. That's right.
That was in
Damn.
Denmark.
Sisters love theyself.
Right.
They love their skin.
Right.
They wasn't trying to clog their pores
Right.
up.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Oh, man.
6 feet,
I love it.
big nose.
Embracing
Sisters-
a big
sisters gonna
nose.
get mad about that. But that's
Yeah, right.
all Y'all, I still love y'all.
That's like that comedian. What's her Leslie? What's her?
What she said.
Nah, that's her. 6 foot dark with a big nose.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Be on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her. That's her. Go to the next page because I think it said something on that next. Does it say something there? Yeah. The name James was also spelled Iames because it goes back to speaking about that letter J not being there. The first printed KJV, which was originally named after a black man in 1611. Woo. The name Stuart derived from the Norse word svart, meaning black. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
So Israel, you get your black history lesson.
I'm saying. Right?
Hey,
Come on, man. Go ahead.
think about this. He authorized it, the translation in 1611. The documented date for the beginning of the slave trade was 1619. So you don't, but we know it actually was starting before that.
Yes.
So you don't. Do you think it was by coincidence that he had it authorized to be translated into English?
No.
It's not by coincidence.
Not at all. Right.
It's funny because remember the tense of Judah had to wake up first.
Right.
So why didn't it get over here until then? Because we had to come over here. It needed to be here, prepped and ready for us to read when we got here.
Yep.
Right.
So that some understanding would get, it had to come to Judah first.
Exactly.
Hey, sorry, Northern Kingdom. Sorry, y'all. It had to come to Judah first.
Hey, we all right. We ain't tripping.
All praise to the Most High.
I forgot. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, we got
Right. Over here from the North Preaching
hey,
delegation.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
We got Gad and Reuben over here.
Look at how it's divided. Judah's still next to Ephraim. You know what I'm saying? North
We had
Carolina.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Hey,
Oh,
go to. Oh, was that the last page on this one?
Yes, sir.
Go to Timbuktu, Babylon.
These Kasha in here, it would have been worse over there.
Man.
It would have been triple
man.
whammy. Damn.
All right, let's go in the book. Because we're not gonna read all of it for time's sake. I only got like 4 minutes left. Go to the go to the book. They don't need to see me. Go to the book. Let me see which part I want. Scroll to race, territory, West Empire, including Africa, read with the defeat. Just for time's sake, I really got to get to the point.
With the defeat of Jewish and Christian power in Arabia, the stage was now set for the rise of a new power on the world scene.
Or a new faith was going to come along with it. We're going to read that in a minute. Go ahead.
This new power was Arabia.
Mm-hmm. Ishmael. Go ahead.
The Arabian
Empire. Come on. Blow it up.
The Arabian Empire with its new religion.
Or new faith. Again.
Islam.
What we're doing right now is we're cross-referencing. Because y'all think that, oh, well, it's just that one book you got. Nah, hell no. What the hell wrong with you?
Right.
The same information that we read in the prior book is the same information we read here. Go ahead.
Right. With its new religion, Islam.
Or new faith. Go ahead.
Established the superstructure of its culture on the ruins of the Roman Empire in the Middle East, Africa.
Oh, the Middle East or West Asia, the Levant region.
Africa. And parts of Europe.
That's what we just read in the previous book. They conquered Spain, North Africa, the East. That's where the sub-Saharan slave trade, where you think they got them slaves from, East Africa.
Right.
Go ahead.
When Muhammad was born, many Arabs were still worshiping the sun, stars, spirits, and idols. The Arabs possessed
because they didn't have the wisdom of God. Go ahead.
The Arabs possessed 360 idols, one for each day of the year. Muhammad was born AD 570, 4 years after the death of Emperor Justinian. He was descended from the tribe of Quraysh and the family of Hashem. His mentality was prodigious. In his youth, he was never taught to read or write.
Which is why, when it says a lower class of mind,
right?
Because y'all's creator, y'all's prophet, he couldn't even read or write.
Right.
We had scribes amongst the Jews. We had
Right.
whole scribes.
Right.
Your whole job was to read and write.
Right.
Go ahead.
In his youth, he was never taught to read or write, but his imagination was superlative.
But like we read in Baruch 3.
Right.
Just making up stuff.
Just making stuff up.
It's like new Christians.
Right.
Low mind.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Muhammad was an extraordinarily handsome man, and eloquent in motivating men with the power of words.
So nothing different than a Christian pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say that.
After Muhammad became a camel driver, he traveled to remote and intriguing lands. He led his caravans to Persia, Syria, and Egypt, transacting business with merchants of every kind. On his business trips, he met Jews.
That's what I said. That's why the book said before. Jews that was in where? In
Arabia,
Persia.
right. Oh, yeah.
In Arabia.
Right.
In Syria. In Egypt. Go ahead.
Jews, Christians, and members of other sects. He interrogated.
I'm sorry. That book came before this one. That book before was in 1890.
Right.
So these are years apart. They didn't just, well, what you got? You got Egypt. Okay, I'm going to write it. No.
Right.
No. Go ahead.
He interrogated them concerning the tenets of their religions. He frequented the environment of the Jews and their rabbis, mostly because they were merchants and an omnipresent ethnic group.
They were a spiritual group. Go ahead.
Because he could not read or write, his ears were attentive and keen to everything that the Jews related to him. Muhammad learned and extracted much from the Jewish religion and compounded it with his new religion, Islam.
He recited Judaism or the Bible, the Jews' religion. And that's where he got his new faith, Islam.
Right.
Go to the next page.
He like, well, I read this, and how I see this is how I.
That's why come every time you see somebody reading the Quran, they got to have the Bible.
Right.
But the Bible don't need no mate.
Right.
The Quran does.
That's right.
Read on, because when y'all get a chance, y'all can read Isaiah 34:16, because that's exactly what the officer just pulled.
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Incidentally, by this time, the Hebrew Old Testament had been translated into Arabic, and the Arabs were...
Because that's where we dwell. The Bible was translating to the languages that we spoke.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And the Arabs were rapturously pleased to read about their great ancestors in the story of the Hebrew patriarchs. This fact...
And guess what? They will be rapturously pleased to read about our ancestors again.
Right.
In the kingdom when we're in rulership.
That's right.
They gonna love that history.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This fact alone helped Muhammad to inspire in the Arabs the feeling of nationalism and racial pride.
Based on our records. Go ahead.
Because they had read in the Hebrew scripture that Ishmael was to become a great nation.
Because it's a lot of y'all, but y'all crazy as hell.
Right.
Y'all are wild people.
Wild as hell.
Houthis.
Dang, yeah, the Houthis and all this other stuff.
Right.
What's this other group? Houthis and I forget. Damn it.
He's talking about Hamas.
Yeah, Hamas. That's the word. That's the one I was looking for. Scroll down. I'll go to the next page. I think the next page. All right, that's it. Well, I ain't got no more time left. Okay. I'm out of time. I'm 2 minutes over. Lord's will, life lasts. Next week, like I said, I got more books. So we gon' dig in. This is Black History Month. Every day is Black History for us.
That's right.
But we gonna dig in a little bit more on the history side because of Black History Month.
That's right.
Because all y'all know is Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Y'all don't know nothing past Harriet Tubman.
Right.
And half of y'all don't know nothing about that.
Don't even know that.
So Lord's will, life lasts. Next week, we'll go in again dealing with Black history for the children of Israel that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Right?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.